Well, Chris, Merry Christmas.
What the hell is this?
Well, the Hallmark Channel gave that to us. It's a Santa's sleigh.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, what are these things?
Those are colored decorative Christmas balls.
They are? Oh, so they're the balls of every man who has to watch one of the Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yep, and they're contained here while they watch the films.
Well, that makes sense. Well, it's Christmas time, Todd. Why are we in the junkyard?
It's because Hallmark movies suck.
They do suck. And now is the time where they are ubiquitous and just shoved down our throat, like the holiday season itself.
The reason we're even talking about this is that we started watching these when we were watching like Sunday football. And I think you all know that there's a lot of commercials.
A lot of commercials.
A lot of commercials. And so we would get so annoyed with the commercials.
We would flip around.
And then we discovered the Hallmark Christmas film.
There's something intriguing about them.
There is. Part of it is how formulaic they are. Part of it is how bad they are.
They're kind of the same movie over and over again.
How the acting is pretty bad. But at the same time, we noticed something.
And what is that?
There's a comfort to them. Because I'm not saying you and I are that comforted by them, because we're not. But I know a lot of people that are. It's their comfort.
Yes.
It's their comfort food. There's something about these movies that are very de-stressing. I would actually say that they're like this warm blanket covered in a creamy chocolate marshmallow nougat.
Wrapped with like blinky Christmas lights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of Christmas lights. Maybe you could say too many Christmas decorations. You're watching movies that, regardless of what salaries realistically the characters would make, they tend to live in like upper middle to upper class homes.
Mansions, almost, you might say.
Yeah. They could be baristas. They could be pastry chefs.
They could be elementary school teachers.
It doesn't matter. They live in these really nice homes.
Pristine, too. Like they were just cleaned. There are scenes where like they're baking whatever, but the kitchen is immaculately clean.
Perfectly clean. Everyone is well groomed. The women and men's hair is perfectly combed all the time.
And the kitchen is also decorated impeccably for Christmas, too.
You can also find Christmas decorations in every room. It doesn't matter how many rooms.
Actually, I've yet to see a toilet in any of these movies.
I'd like that to change.
I would, too.
I'd like to film the first Hallmark movie that features a Christmas tree in a bathroom next to a toilet.
And somebody takes a shit in said toilet next to the Christmas tree.
Why not?
That'd be great.
Wow. I didn't know you had it in you.
By the way, there's other things than Christmas. Hallmark also has like fall.
Yeah, this formula extends to their entire channel.
Yes. But their bread and butter is the Christmas movie.
Yeah, they're shoving Christmas down our throats.
And people want to watch these. They can de-stress and they can just enjoy like this mindless, romantic sort of comedy, usually not much comedy, or the comedy doesn't work, and feel secure and feel happy and feel like, boy, this is going to be an easy watch for me. So you and I can understand and respect why people like these, but at the same time, we have noticed how bad they are.
Yes.
That goes everywhere across the spectrum of directing, acting.
There's no substance here.
Right.
I was wondering when you'd like to meet to plan the snowman parade.
How many Christmas movies have there been?
According to IMDb, as of 2025, when we're filming this, there are 503. So in the last 25 years, there's 503 of the same shit over and over again.
Wow.
They have to crank these things out.
How long is the typical production for one of these?
According to IMDb again, these are like soap operas. They crank these out like one movie every about 15 days, so 2 to 3 weeks.
That's a short time frame. All right. So between 2 and 3, let's just say average 2.5 weeks.
The short production schedule also shows in the final product too. Well, we didn't really care to like do a second take.
Absolutely.
You know, this was good enough.
There's no chemistry sometimes between the leading ladies and the leading men.
Yeah.
What are the salaries for your typical leading stars of these films, whether they're men or women?
This is one of the rare instances where women actually make more than the men.
Wait a minute. Okay, see, that's interesting. So
Yeah.
the women are the main draw.
The women are the main draw.
Is that because this tends to be the case, they are the ones looking for a balance in their life, some sort of security, some sort of resolution to problems that they have?
And the women are not, they're not terrible actors, but they're not great either. They're blank ciphers for which women can like project themselves onto while they're watching them.
Why isn't it ever the men that are the stars looking for the lady in their life?
Because that's not the market.
So let's go over the leading ladies. What we've noticed about these movies is that there is a top
tier, yeah.
A top tier and a salary cap that the fans probably know them. We had to look them up and write them down. Chris, tell me the top 3 to 5 leading ladies of the Hallmark Christmas film.
Women who have 10 or more films.
At least 10 films in the can.
Yeah.
Okay.
The top actual actress is in these, and people probably already know this, is Lacey Chabert. Lacey Chabert? Chabert.
So she was
think it's how you
Party of Five.
Yeah, I always get her mixed up with Jennifer Love Hewitt, who was also on that show.
Who else is on there?
Danica McKellar, who was in the Wonder Years.
That's right. She was in the Wonder Years. She was the girl that, what's his name like?
The kid.
The kid, yeah.
We also have Ashley Williams.
Yeah, Ashley Williams, okay.
Rachel Boston.
Don't know her.
She has a giant forehead. Erin Cahill is another one.
Don't know her.
I mean, that's what I'm like. They're all interchangeable.
They're the top. Does that mean they make more than what, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a movie?
No, they make about $65,000 per movie, except for Lacey, who's the top star, who makes about $150,000. So if you're watching one of these movies that stars Lacey Chabert, just know that all the money went to her salary. That's why it looks even probably cheaper than the others.
Some of these ladies make as much as $200,000, but some of the leading ladies might make as little as 50.
Yeah, but they still make more than the men.
All right, interesting. Are there leading men on your list?
There are lots of leading men, and they're all interchangeable.
There cannot be that many.
And these are all Canadian actors, by the way. There's Andrew Walker. He's the maple farmer.
Ah, the maple farmer.
Another one is Luke McFarlane.
Is he also a maple farmer or is he a pine cone farmer?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what they do. Ryan Peavy or Pavey.
Never heard of him. Is he a Christmas tree farmer?
Probably in one of them, yes.
Okay.
Tyler Hines is another one. And Paul Campbell. There's tons of others.
But what is the most leading man would make?
$65,000, yeah.
$65,000 a movie.
A movie, yeah.
And they might do 4 movies a year.
You could do 4 or 5 a year, yeah.
Now, then you have the sort of supporting actors.
This place was my dream, but the inn is yours. I realize that now.
You have the leading men that are just getting started. You might even have a leading lady that's just getting started. She's in a name. So guess what? They're going to make $5,000 a movie.
They can make
$8,000 a movie,
yeah.
$10,000 a movie.
Yep. If you're like a supporting actor that's just doing these,
yeah.
I mean, I think you probably see the same actors, but you can make $5,000 a movie, and if you do 8 of these a year, that's a pretty good salary.
So let's get into the production of these. So a lot of these are filmed in Canada, correct?
Most of them, yes, yeah, for tax reasons. They get tax breaks.
And when are they filmed?
Throughout the entire year.
Because what I've noticed is when we watch them, we never see the breath. It's never winter. They never seem legitimately cold.
Yeah, they have lots of B footage of small towns and stuff like that where they make you think it's wintertime.
Are there movies that are actually filmed in summertime?
I think most of them are, yes.
Wow.
The one we saw the other day was called Haul Out the Holly. Lacey Chabert is in that one. And the lead actor, I don't know what his name is. Clearly, they have sunburns because they've been standing outside in the afternoon all day. This one was trying to be funny. And can I just say, when these movies try to be humorous, it adds an extra layer of cringe to the warm, nougaty, marshmallowy blanket of security.
Comedy is not their forte. When they try it, it's like, well, it's either just flat out bad or falls flat in some way.
It's just pathetic.
Yeah. So many are filmed in the summer.
They're sweating in a lot of them because they're outside and it's hot.
And you will notice fake snow.
Lots of fake snow.
You'll notice that.
They do a really bad job of doing CGI snow too in certain scenes.
That's right. Fake snow. CGI snow. Yeah.
Yeah, when they can't fake the snow, they try to CGI it and it looks even worse than the fake snow.
And that's part of the comfort food. That's part of the warm nougat-covered marshmallow blanket.
The twinkly lights hypnotize people into like a sense of stability.
Stability and happiness.
Yeah.
But their bread and butter are the Christmas decorations.
Yes.
Not that we would know anything about that. I mean, we've never put, presents or deers or lights or any sort of things in art around us.
Would never do that.
Yeah, I mean, that just
even if Hallmark paid us.
just seems over the top.
Like a warm, cozy blanket. Like a warm, ruggedly handsome, tough as nails cozy blanket.
Yes, all of that.
Can you name some of the more ridiculous Hallmark movie titles?
Well, Todd, I'm glad you asked that. There's 500, but here's some of them. 3 wise men and a baby.
It's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas, Eve.
Yeah.
Gosh.
9 kittens of Christmas. A Godwink Christmas.
Ooh.
What does that even mean?
Oh,
Holiday hearts.
that sounds great.
Never marry a man in a Christmas sweater.
Ooh.
You, me, and the Christmas trees.
Ah.
Christmas at Catnip Cafe.
Read that again. Christmas at Catnip?
Christmas at Catnip Cafe.
You signed up for Catnip Christmas, and it's meow time.
I don't know what that means.
It means a lot. You know who it means a lot to?
Who?
People that love cats and they want to be cozy in their warm blanket covered in a creamy marshmallow nougat.
Crazy ants with cats that love these movies.
Sure.
I think at this point in 2025, when we're filming this, these are written by AI.
There's also the music.
Very generic.
My guess is that the tracks that you hear are sometimes reused.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't even register that you've heard the same music cue over and over again.
I looked this up. I'm a musician, and so I was kind of fascinated by this. Definitely the musicians of Hallmark movies make very little.
How much?
Like around 40K, 30K.
Like the writers, I bet they have AI just doing the music at this point.
I would not be surprised if AI did that.
Someone stole Grandma's secret recipe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let's get into the formula.
Let's get into it. The leading lady.
Let's just start with her.
Yeah. She's always career-oriented.
Yeah.
Usually from the big city.
Escaping the big city.
Well, she's not escaping from it. Well, maybe sometimes she is, but she's from the big city and she goes to a small town, an idyllic small town.
In these careers that they have,
they're very female-centric.
Yeah. It can be interior decorator.
Sometimes she's in marketing.
Bakery.
Sometimes in like the corporate legal structure.
Sometimes they're medical doctors.
Very rare, but yeah.
But they're escaping that sort of world.
They're escaping the big city trap.
And they're going to, or back to, either a town that they're from, or they end up in a small town because of their career.
Yes. There's some sort of contrivance that gets them to the small town. And what's the most important thing in these small towns? It's Christmas.
It's usually Christmas time.
It's always Christmas.
And everything is impeccably decorated with Christmas lights.
Yes. We don't know what the economies are in these towns.
Right.
But everybody's got like little mini mansions that are always perfectly decorated and clean.
Yep.
There's no poverty in any of these towns. There's no people of color.
Sometimes there is, but I would say the majority of the time there's not.
It's mostly white people.
Yeah. Everybody's well groomed, hair is well combed.
They all dress like they're like Nordstrom's catalog models, and they dress like no man ever would.
They also tend to have 4 to 5 day old beards.
That seems to be some sort of requirement.
But it's permanent. Not this scruffy beard that I have, but imagine like a 5-day beard.
Yeah, it's permanently like that. It's very strange.
It is, but I'm pretty sure most women would be like, shave that fucking thing off.
Yeah, right.
Or the second they're married, they're like, when we get married, that fucking shit's coming off. The other big plot point is that they usually are going there because of a crisis in their situation, whether it's their career, whether it's their family. Perhaps Nana has died.
Or they're like working for the corporation that has to close down the local bakery or toy store in the town.
And they're dealing with it because of their career.
Yes.
Right. Another one is that they're escaping something and hiding out in the small town that they're from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some sort of like plot device. Maybe there's a race or a scavenger hunt or something.
Sure. Another one is a mystery. Nana died, but she's left clues that might tell you how to find a man. Another reason they could go there is a scheme. Like
there's some sort of scheme.
Some sort of scheme like, I need you to pretend to be my boyfriend.
Well, that's
so that we can fool my mom.
That's if like the woman that's her hometown.
Oh, of course, yeah.
We have to mention that they're also career focused, but they're empty inside, Todd. Why are they empty?
They need a man. You know, it could be a number of things that might fill that hole, but it usually is the fact that they need a man.
There's a hole that needs to be filled in more ways than one, right?
All that touchy-feely stuff you do?
That's fantastic.
So there's lots of reasons why they go to the small town. But once they're there, there's always the guy.
Yeah.
The perfect guy that needs to, like, set them straight.
It's the bakery.
Well, I see that it's the bakery, but it's supposed to be the jewelry store.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, our main street's not the way it's supposed to be.
There's a meet cute.
There's a meet cute.
They're loggerheads.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, you bumped into my car. How am I ever going to get to the meeting I have with the guy that's going to remodel the house that I'm in charge of remodeling? That's the guy that is remodeling the house that the woman's in charge of. So you see, they've met.
Yeah.
But they haven't
met.
But then they meet, and oh my God, the embarrassment.
Something I want to show you that I made. So these were the place cards at Christmas dinner when I was a kid, and I'm going to put them on all of the food tables.
This is adorable.
The man is very sensitive.
And the man knows more about her heart than she does.
He does know about her heart. The other thing I'll say about the plot formula is that there's a big ending, and it tends to involve a festival.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's two of the most important things in any of these movies.
Okay.
It's the Christmas tree lighting.
Sure.
Also, the children's Christmas pageant.
Yeah.
And if one of them misses the children's pageant or the town festival or whatever it is, then that is a huge deal breaker.
It's a travesty.
It is a crisis.
Dad, I can't find Abby. She's supposed to do her special sign so I know I'm not alone.
Sometimes the man, or sometimes the woman, has a cutesy-pie son or daughter, which means they're a widow or a widower.
Sure.
I don't think any of them are ever divorced.
Yeah, the cutesy-pie actor. They're usually between the ages of 6 and, I'll say 7 and
12.
13. And they're not established actors or actresses. They have their bits, and then the director's like, get the fuck out of this room.
And they're sickeningly sweet.
All right, everyone. You can go back to making your gingerbread houses.
You're so sweet.
They don't act like kids ever act. They're all like, perfect angels. They're some of the worst parts of these movies.
The other thing we have to mention is that there's always a female best friend.
Sometimes it's a sister.
And what is their goal?
Their sole purpose in life is just to support the life choices of the leading lady.
Yeah, it's like they have a PhD in love connecting and emotional support.
Yeah.
So, is that the only reason you and Gabe have been spending so much time together?
Gabby,
come on. Okay, it is so obvious that there is something between you. And P.S., it has been for years.
That is so nice.
There's always a weak, third act twist where,
maybe there's a problem.
There's some sort of, obstacle, yes.
You made me believe that you were writing this story about true love. About how love takes sacrifice and risk. And instead you used me.
You have to believe me. This isn't what I wanted.
I need you to leave.
I thought you cared about this town. I thought you cared about the kids.
Or there was a miscommunication a la Three's Company.
A Three's Company miscommunication.
But whatever that third act hurdle is immediately dismissed literally within a minute. They resolve the conflict immediately and then the movie ends. They just want to get the fuck out.
I think a lot of these movies appeal to people who just want to see that sort of happy ending.
They are fairy tales, and like,
they're fairy tales.
There's
That's
lots of
great.
them that involve like princes and royalty.
Okay, we did not talk about the royalty ones.
There's lots of prince movies.
The prince movies, the royalty movies might be the funniest ones because, oh my God, you're a prince?
The Royal Prince of Christmas?
You want me to be the new Queen of Moravia?
You know, I feel like my best role is ahead of me. And it's being me. With you.
When you look at these like plot points, there is a message.
And that is?
A woman must be able to find a man to complete herself. And I think we can all appreciate that. But at times I find it a little insulting. I'm speaking on behalf of women, if I may.
Yeah, not to like mansplain, but I don't understand why that is an appealing message.
These movies belong in the junkyard.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. I can appreciate the simplicity of the story.
I can't.
No. Someone comes home, long day, stressed. I'm just going to turn on the frickin' Hallmark channel. I know this movie's bad. They want to believe in love.
But these movies are so bland. Like,
of course they are.
I don't understand why.
Because the writing is terrible. It's formulaic. It's repetitive. You're speaking to like intellectually almost. Like you have to like look at that romantically. I'll end with this. I think the people that watch these movies religiously, they know they're not watching great films. They know when they watch one of these, it's like they're watching something mediocre to bad, you know.
See, I think there's a huge contingency of people who think that these are actually good films.
No way.
We live in a world where Donald Trump has been elected president twice.
Good point.
So I'm amazing, huh?
Yes. Especially after I spilled coffee on you, wrecked your blouse, not to mention your phone, almost killed you in a car accident.